Hello everybody!
Hello. Today we are looking at Port Royal. This is the reason we're doing this review is because we've just been to Cornwall for a week down south with all the pirates.
Yeah, if you're not from the UK, what impression? If you're not from the UK, Cornwall is right down on the south coast of the UK. And
like
it's
fishing, captains, harbours, smuggling.
Yeah, exactly, like this basically, yeah.
Basically like this.
So we took this with us on holiday and great game theme-wise, obviously.
Yeah, we thought we'd give it a go.
Yeah, we enjoyed it actually. So let's
it's a card
tell
game
you.
as well, which I do like. I do like the cards.
Yeah, exactly. It's got one of those rather than a big sprawly game. So again, we're gonna do a top 10 of these kind of small portable games, like card games. It's a kind of the contra to the top 10 of big board games we've just put up a couple of weeks ago. So this is definitely going to be in that top 10, I think, because we spoilers, because we
that's debatable. We're not really sure yet.
We quite like this. So let's explain how it works anyway. First of all, so this is literally a card drafting sort of set collection game.
Also, it's 2 to 5 players by Pegasus Spiel.
Oh yeah,
just so you know.
Good point. Yeah. So you can find it. But yeah, it's a very simple game concept-wise, I guess, but it's quite tricksy to play. And it's tricksy to play well.
I haven't won a game yet.
So, so the way that the game works is you have a stack of cards, and they're the whole stack stacks up on the table face down. On the backs of the cards, there's 1 gold coin, and if you acquire gold coins, you just take cards and put them face down. So they are gold coins then, rather than whatever's on the face.
Way of having gold in the game without having actual coins.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Counted.
And so there are 2 stages to the game. You start with 3 coins each, anyway. So you just take the top 3 cards off, and they're coins that you can buy things with. And then you basically take it in turns to build a harbour. You basically populate the harbour, and you just draw cards off the top, turn them face up, and then the harbour kind of becomes available. And you keep doing that in a kind of push your luck way. You can stop anytime you like. You can literally turn over 1 card and stop, and then action that card or whatever. But
the idea keep going.
We can keep going. The idea is that if you draw over 2 ships of the same colour, then you bust. And you can do the second phase, and the second phase is like a buy-in phase. So you turn over, and you turn over things like ships and people and things like that.
But also
taxes.
Excavation? No, excavation.
Yes.
Tasks.
Not tasks. Missions.
Missions
that you can be sent
There's a
on.
word. I'm going to have to find a word. Keep going. Now I'm going to find
It's a well-known word, and it's just gone out of both our heads.
Yeah.
But anyways, so you turn over these cards until you want to stop. And
the word is post-prop.
Oh right. I'll put it in. It's right there now. Where should I put it? Here or here?
Or here?
Yeah. Keep your eyes open. Anyway, so you turn over the cards until you feel like you want to stop, or until something good happens that you can kind of achieve. So that puts out the harbour that you can then buy, and there's sort of 2 or 3 things you can do. The ships basically give you gold. So if you turn over a yellow ship with 3 coins, then you can claim 3 gold coins. Yeah. So basically, you say, "I'll grab that actually," and you take that ship out and you put it in the discard pile, and then you take the top 3 cards face down as gold coins and place them in your stack.
Which is good to build up a bit of cash.
Yeah, you need the money basically. Yeah, or you can, if you've got enough money, you can buy one of the people, and the people give you special powers. So they might give you.
There's like captain.
Oh, and also victory points they give you. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So they've got victory points on them, and they've also got special actions. So they might allow you to take 2 ships or something like that, or if you take a yellow ship with 3 coins, you could take an extra coin, so you take 4 coins, things like that. So all different sort of characters that give you different special powers. So you can buy those, and obviously the more expensive they are, the more powerful they are. So you have to get more money to buy them.
And the more victory points
they've got more victory points, yeah. Because the whole point of the game is to get 12 victory points. So the first person to get 12 victory points wins. So yeah, you kind of want to spend more money to get bigger, more powerful people and more victory points on those people. But you need to get the money first. So to get the money, you take the ships. So the person who's the active player does the populating the harbour, then they take whatever they want to take or buy, and then the other person can actually, it's not a necessity, you don't have to, but you can take a card or buy a card, but you have to pay the kind of privilege of using the other player's harbour.
Yeah.
So you just basically give them one of your gold coins out of your face down stack that you've got, and you pay them 1 gold, and then you pay however many gold into the discard pile if you're buying a person, or if you're just taking a ship, then again you discard whatever ship it is and take the amount of gold coins that that ship was worth,
give you one,
and then give the one to your opposing player, and then the other person becomes active and they do the same, so they populate a harbour until they want to stop.
It's quite simple gameplay, isn't it?
It really is, yeah, and so that's pretty much all it does. There are a couple of kind of little tricksy things, like for instance, if you've got some people that you've bought and they've got a pair of crossed swords, they can defend you against any of these kind of duplicate ships that come out. So let's say, for instance, you draw out a blue ship and then a yellow ship, and you've all got coins on, and you think, oh, I'm hoping to get a few more choices. So you pull out another one, and maybe it's another blue ship. You think, oh no, I'm bust. But if that blue ship has, say, a 2 and a little cross swords with 2 on it, that means if you've got 2 cross swords in your array,
symbols, yeah.
2 people that have got those cross swords or more, then you defend that ship and you can send it away, so you don't bust. So it's a nice little kind of protection thing that you can kind of build in to your array as you're trying to build
especially
up
if
your array.
there's a card in the harbour that you really want, and you've just gone a bit too far on the harbour and you've just gone bust.
Yeah, and one of the bonuses, one of the reasons you might want to push further into the harbour and pull more cards is because for the amount of coloured ships that are out, you can take more than 1 card. So for instance, 3 or less different coloured ships, you can take 1 card. For 4, if you get 4 different coloured ships, you can take 2 cards. If you get all 5 different coloured ships, of like red, yellow, green, blue, black, or whatever, if you get all 5 out and not gone bust, you can take 3 cards. So you literally could take 3 ships with
really
4 coins on each and get 12 coins, or you could take 2 ships, get the coins, and then buy something else. So you can literally take or buy 3 cards, and then the other person's got their go as well, where they can pay you. So in one go, if you push your luck well enough, you can literally get sort of 12, 15 gold coins and buy someone and get some money for the other person. To be fair, you do tend to go bust quite a lot when you try to push it, but it's nice. And some of the action cards kind of encourage you to push it. So for instance, some of the cards, some of the people that you can buy, as you say, they've all got different names, like Sailor and Mademoiselle and Admiral. Some of those have got things like, if there's more than 5 cards in the harbour, at any point, you get 2 gold coins. So as soon as the 5th card's turned over, you can take the top 2 cards, pop them in your... So it's, it's really really nice...
But that costs like 9 gold coins to buy in the first place.
Yeah, so it's expensive, but every time the harbour gets filled up with 5 or more coins, you get 2 gold coins free, basically. So some really nice, clever gameplay in it, and it's a simple game to play. Really simple. But the people that you pick and stuff, they can make it tricksy, and you can really get your tactics in there, can't you? Yeah. I mean, I would definitely. The one thing about this game is when you're reading the rule book, it's a little bit kind of. I don't know whether it's the way that it's written, or whether it's just because it tells you so much about all the little cards. Maybe, I'm not sure. But when I first read it, I thought, wow, that sounds madly complicated. But it is so simple. So I watched a how-to video. I don't think it was anyone particularly famous. I don't think it was Rodney Smith did it. But so I found a couple of how-to-play videos. So worth checking out if you're going to buy this, because it made it so much easier for me to understand. Yeah, it was one of those. Yeah, I read it and I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to explain this to you?
I do find the things when there's a lot of things to look at, like there's cards in here, or the ones in Istanbul where there's lots of things. They do different things.
Yes.
The actual process is really simple, but it's the individual things that can be confusing.
This one wasn't too bad because they are fairly obvious.
But they tell you what they do on the card anyway.
Yeah. One thing we didn't mention was the expeditions. I think they might be called. The little expedition cards. They're, when you pull them out, you kind of take them aside from the harbour, and they're available to anyone at any time. And they basically just got a couple of symbols on. So it might be 2 crosses and a house or something, or 3 anchors or something like that. So some of your characters have got those symbols on, and if you acquire the correct symbols for any of the expeditions that have been revealed, they're available at any point in your go. You can say, oh, I've got the 2 anchors and a cross, I'm going to chuck them in. You basically discard them, and they're usually, so you might chuck away, say, 2 victory points, but the expedition be 6 victory points and 2 gold coins or something like that. So you chuck away 2 victory points.
I was close with excavation.
An excavation, yeah. There's a
Very similar.
whole other game. But yeah, so that's another
Another way
thing
to
that you
get
can
points,
do. Yeah,
yeah.
and they're, to be fair, I think they are probably the best way to get the bigger points.
Yeah, you can get like 6 in one go.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
like halfway there to winning a game.
Yeah.
And the other thing that happens as well, which is quite funny, is you can turn over a taxes card. So you just they're just randomly, obviously in the deck randomly.
Yeah.
And you turn it over and it says taxes. And basically, if you've got more than 12 gold coins in your stack, so say you've just taken a load of ship's monies and you're, I'm wealthy now, I'm going to buy loads of stuff. And you turn over a tax card. If you've got more than 12 or 12 or more, you have to give away at least. So you have to give away half
really annoying
back
me.
to the discard. So if you've got 12, you give away 6. You suddenly get down to 6 coins.
It's really annoying me.
You know, if you have 20, you'd be giving away 10. Yeah, half of them. Yeah, it's half. Then you don't go down to 6.
It's a good way of making not have a massive pile of money. And
Yeah.
win the game.
It's really
You can
nice.
afford
And then
everything.
also it says if you've got the most victory points, you get a gold coin for free. Or if you've got the most swords
most
or the
swords,
least
yeah.
swords or whatever, you get a gold coin off
It's a
the
good way
stack.
of balancing
So
out.
it's a nice little mechanism.
If you're playing with someone who's got loads of money and you've got nothing, it's a good way of like making it a bit more odds, making the odds even.
Very much, yeah. So those are pretty much all the cards that you can kind of accidentally turn over. Accidentally? I mean, you know what I mean. Push your luck into. Yeah, sweet little game.
Did you say you would prefer it to be able to get more points because you thought it was over too soon?
Very much, yeah. I mean, we played it...
It was quite a chore to get 12 though, wasn't it? I think.
Well, what,
maybe
chore?
for me. Not a chore, but like it took a long time to get.
No, I don't
12
think so.
for
I
me.
thought... Because this says 20 to 50 minutes. I think maybe if you play with more players... This is all falling out now, sorry. If you play with more players, then definitely... This would take longer to get to the points because you know they're not so readily available.
That's
and you
true.
can't kind of just take everything that the other player doesn't take.
I think you said you'd like to do house rules of 20 rather than
I
12.
I felt we were at 12 points pretty quick, to be fair, and so I'd be happy to kind of house
I think
rule
I found it like
points.
tricky because I wasn't getting any of the expeditions. I was getting like 1 point, 2 points.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I've got to give them away. So I was a bit kind of, come on.
Yeah.
And, you've got 12. Oh.
No, I felt like we were just settling into it and getting a rhythm and being able to afford the more expensive cards as well, because you do slowly build out your money. Just as we were getting to that point, I kind of won it.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing about if you've got 11 points, if you had 11 and I have 9, we pretty much know that the next
go, I'm going to be able to buy. Yeah, because you can buy a person. It's 3 gold coins and it's 1 victory point, and you're just waiting. Just turn over, bang.
You've just obviously won then.
Yeah, well, not always. In fact, we managed to stave it off for a couple of goes at one point when you.
Oh, for example, if I did my harbour and I did turn over 1 card and it was 1 point, I would just definitely buy it. And then I'd do it the next go. Yeah, so it was a little bit kind of predictable end. But then it's also luck because you could have turned over a ship, and then the taxes.
Yes.
You might not get a victory point in the harbour.
Yeah, multiple ships of the same.
But the chances are you're more likely going to win.
Yeah.
If you're closer to the 12.
Yeah. I think a little less obvious if you're playing with more people, because a couple of you might get sort of to a 10 or 11 at the same point, whereas with us, as you say, it was kind of it was almost a bit more obvious.
If I'm not going to win, you are.
Yeah, I mean, especially if like I say, if you're on 9, so you need 3 victory points to win. Most of them are either 1 or they're 3, but they're 9 gold, and you've only got 4 gold, so you're not going to be able to afford it even if you turn it over. So I get that, but didn't spoil the game at all.
Yeah, really fun game. I personally love card games.
Yeah. So let's chat about it score-wise then. We haven't actually discussed this offline actually, so
have we?
Have a little think about it now. What would you say?
For a card game, obviously it's not a spoiling board game. So for a card game, I would think 6.5 for me.
Yeah, that's quite low. I thought you'd score higher. Yeah. I'm going for. I was thinking 7.5. I might go 8 even. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm going to go 8.
Okay.
I'm going to go 8. I like it a lot actually. It's a really nice game. It's very elegant. It's very well put together.
I haven't won a game yet.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, it was a short holiday. 6 days.
Every day we're playing it, and you always won.
But I mean, and it's a nice game that you can fit on a sort of pub table. You know, you can literally it's kind of it spreads out sort of 5 cards wide almost. So it'd be nice to play it. And we didn't actually play it in a pub because we went away with our dog, and it was his first time away, so we didn't really get a chance to sit in a pub for a long time. we're doing pub dog training as we speak, so he's getting there. But I don't think he'd last 20 to 50 minutes. Maybe 10.
That one to join in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I like it. It's a nice game.
I do like it. Great. I like the illustrations. They're really good.
Yeah.
The little people.
Yeah, it's really well
good.
illustrated. Yeah, yeah, it's nice looking game. Nice to handle. Good.
And we played it a few times. We took a selection of games away with us, and we did play this one
quite a few times.
4 times. So it's actually kept coming back.
Yeah. 3 or 4 sessions because you play it 2 or 3 times in a row, obviously. Yeah. When you're playing, because you just want to play again when you finish playing. Yeah, cool. Okay, well there you go. So 6.5, 8, so 14.5. Is that right? Yeah. 14.5. Is that right? Yeah. Sounds low now.
Well, no, because 10 is half, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
I suppose. Yeah, it's better than the average by a long way. Yeah. So 14.5.
Very good.
Not bad at all. Thoroughly recommend from me, and a good recommend from
Highly
the bear.
recommend.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Port Royal, I recommend it. Sorry.
What was that?
I don't know. Sorry, there must be an aren't you gonna get this one? All right, guys. Thanks very much for watching this. See us on the next review, and don't forget to check out all our other things.
Like, subscribe,
top
comment.
10s, yeah. Ding dong on the reminder. All that malarkey. That's what I'm saying. Just winding up.
Do you like this as a game as well? Give us a comment.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.
Bye.